Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is the long-awaited walkthrough of the custom-made Taylor Swift theme Monopoly. I started creating this Monopoly back in May this year. Pretty much as soon as I found out I had managed to get tickets to go to the Eras tour, I started making this just to sort of like hype myself up for it. Not that I really needed hyping up for it, but if I wasn't going, I wouldn't have done it because I think it probably would have just made me really sad and jealous. And I think it is very fitting that we have finished making it pretty much at the same time that the Eras tour is actually coming to an end, which I know is very sad. Now, before we jump into it, I always get people asking me how they can create their own version of this. So I do have two tutorials on how you can make your own custom board. One is just a generic how to create your own custom theme Monopoly, and then I have a second video that is more specific on how to set up the board exactly. It covers everything from like the materials to how and where I get the cards printed, how you can make the playing pieces and things like that. Literally everything. So I will leave those linked down below or in the cards here or at the end of this video, or probably all three. The first thing we're going to look at for this Monopoly is of course the board, as it's definitely the thing that takes the longest and is the most fun and interesting to look at. So I'll insert some clips here of me sort of like running around the whole board so you can have a bit of a closer look, and then I'm also going to run through all of the different cards that I've made that go along with the board. So we do have all of the different property cards, so I'm going to use those to run through all of the different spaces on the board. This is kind of what the cards look like. So you have the bits on the front look like typical Monopoly cards. I've just obviously adjusted them up to fit the theme. And then on the back, you kind of have that same coloured pattern with the mortgage value. So set number one is the debut set, and we've got Picture to Burn and Our Song. Set number two is the Fearless set, and this like really matches my nails right now. We've got Fearless, You Belong With Me and Love Story. Set three is the Speak Now set. We've got Enchanted, Long Live and Better Than Revenge. I will say before anyone comments on like what songs I chose for different things, I actually did polls on my broadcast channel over on Instagram. So which songs I used were actually entirely selected by you guys. In fact, I actually don't agree with some of the songs being the top 3 songs from these albums, but you know, I did what the people wanted. Set 4 is the 1989 set, and we've got Wildest Dreams, Style and Blank Space. Set 5 is the Reputation set, and we've got Getaway Car, Ready For It and Don't Blame Me. Set 6 is the Lover set, and we've got Cruel Summer, The Man and Lover. Set 7 is the Midnight set, and we've got Karma, Bejeweled and You're On Your Own Kid. Set 8 is the Tortured Poets Department set, and we've got I Can Do It With a Broken Heart and Who's Afraid of Little Old Me. And then for the utilities, we did the Red album, so we've got the 22 hat and the All Too Well scarf. And finally, for the train stations, we've got her 3 cats, as well as her as the character that she played in the movie Cats. Up next, we've got all of the different playing pieces. Now, I actually just made these out of clay, and they're supposed to just be like little things to represent each of the different albums. Obviously not all of them because there's more than 8 albums, but I just picked a variety. So we've got a butterfly for like debut album, a little cowboy boot for Fearless. I did a little star and painted it purple, and I guess that's supposed to be for Speak Now. We've got a little cloud for 1989, a little snake for Reputation, a little sort of like blue pink ombre heart for Lover, a little black hat for Red, obviously it's supposed to be like the 22 hat. And then finally we've got this little clock that is for Midnights. We have, of course, then got all of the hotels and houses. Now, I actually 3D printed these because there was no way I was going to make 32 little Eras tour stages out of clay. I would have been here forever. But yes, we have 12 hotels, which are little stadiums, and then 32 houses, which are the Eras tour stage. For the money, I didn't really change the design at all from like classic Monopoly money. I don't really ever do that, but I just kind of changed the colours so each different note is sort of themed around a different album. And then finally, we have all of the chance and community chest cards. These are the Folklore and Evermore cards, and there are 16 of each. So I will run through all of them now. This bit is obviously quite long. I'm actually not going to read them. I'm just going to sort of like quickly flick through them, and if you want to pause and read them all, you can do that. So let's first look through the Evermore cards. Now, most of these are just lyrics with a little icon, so I'll just sort of like let you guys read through them, pause as and when you need. And that is all for the Evermore cards. And now let's look through the Folklore cards. And that is absolutely everything for this Taylor Swift theme Monopoly. In fact, the one thing that I have forgotten to do this time around is make these little like storage box things. I've done these for all of my other Monopolies now. So they look like this. It's like a little like faux book storage box, and I can keep like all of the bits and pieces in there. So I still need to do that for this Monopoly, but I don't have any of these blank books lying around for me to do it. So I've had to order those, and they ship all the way from America. So they take weeks for them to arrive. So I'll probably do that in the new year. So if you have any ideas on like what I can make this look like for this Monopoly, definitely let me know in the comments. But apart from that, that is another Monopoly complete. I think this is my 9th finished Monopoly board, which is absolutely insane that I've made that many boards in like 3 years. I will say I feel like we're running out of like big universe things to do a whole board on, but if you do have anything that you want to see that there's like enough stuff in it that I can make a whole board about it, do let me know. But yeah, that is it. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video and watching the general creation of making this Monopoly board over the last couple of months. But that is it on Monopoly boards for now, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!